Hey guys, it's Melanie. Happy Saturday. Welcome back to the weekly home fragrance roundup. I do have my assistant with me. He is just getting settled into my lap, and we are going to share the weekly home fragrance roundup from this past week. So these are all of the candles that I was burning, all the wax melts that I was melting, the candles I was crocking, the candles I was lamping, and I was not actually lamping any of my candles, so nothing to report there, but I can tell you what I have been using in my candle Crocs. So in my upstairs master bedroom, I decided to put the last, I would say like a third to quarter of my Kringle Country Candle Blue Raspberry. I did do an in-depth review of that particular fragrance already. So I mentioned in that review that the scent was quite light, like way lighter than I think it should be. So I decided to go ahead and sacrifice the last little bit of it to a crock. And honestly, I had better performance with the blue raspberry in my candle crock than I did when it was burning. Like the strength and throw were definitely increased. If you do not know what a candle crock is, I am going to be putting some links in the description box right below this video. So if you want to know how to use a candle crock, I have a candle crock 101 video. I also have one for a candle lamp as well. Now currently the candle crock that I have been linking over at Boscov's, like that really neutral, like cream colored one, that's been sold out for a while, I guess. So I'm going to go ahead and go back to linking the one that I recommended in the past from Amazon. The Crocs that I tend to link are the really neutral ones. Like you can find a lot of candle Crocs out there, but the thing is they oftentimes have a lot of like inspirational quotes on them, or they're just really kitschy in terms of like over the top like fall decorations, or I don't know, just some of them are very creative. And my personal like design tastes in my home I think are pretty neutral, so I tend to recommend more neutral candle Crocs. But anyway, in that description box I will go ahead and link a candle crock that you can get on Amazon for a decent price point. And then also down in the description box I'll put links to where you can buy all of the stuff that I'm going to show you guys here. I will also put in all of the sale informations for the candle companies that I tend to purchase the most from. So yeah, check that description box down below. It's always a plethora of information. There's always links down there, so if you want to read up other people's reviews, all of that fun stuff, check that out. But yeah, so anyway, the blue raspberry doing much better in my candle crock. I had actually ordered another Country Candle Blue Raspberry before I started burning the one that was sent to me as PR. And I just love the smell of it so much, and I just assumed that I would, you know, get like a good burn experience out of it. But I think I'm still happy that I ordered the backup, because honestly, like I said, it did so well in the candle crock that I will totally just like put the second one that I have into the candle crock, and that's gonna probably give me like a solid 2 weeks worth of fragrance, I feel like. So I know a lot of people tend to think that candle crocks are a little bit wasteful because the wax never dissipates. You're gonna have all that wax left over. But I do want to do a video coming up here very soon showing you how I reuse at least some of the wax that is now basically scentless. So making like some fire starters. So I will have that video at some point in April. Super easy to do, and if you go camping, or if you have a fireplace in your house, you have a fireplace or a fire pit in your backyard, like those fire starters are great things to have to like really get your fire going. And that wax from those like used candles is kind of perfect for that. So anyway, yeah, so that is the blue raspberry in my laundry room. Oh man, for the life of me. Oh no, I do remember. So I got to pretty much the last little bit of my aloe and palm, which is a new scent from Kringle for the spring from their tumbler candle line, this line here. So I had burned the aloe and palm down to about here. And that scent is like, that's a particular powerhouse from the spring releases. And so I put the last little bit in the downstairs laundry room. So strong. If you are looking to get even more out of that fragrance without having to like go the route of the Kringle 3 wicks, then yeah, like go for the aloe and palm and the 2 wick. Such a powerhouse. But anyway, the 3 wicks, by the way, also fit into the candle Crocs from Kringle. The 3 wicks are the exact same size as the Bath and Body Works, and these Bath and Body Works candles were the reason that I actually in the past originally got into purchasing candle Crocs. So anyway, so yeah, that's what's currently in the laundry room, and I'm loving it. Like, that is such a great scent. It's a very fresh, clean, very vibrant spring and summer type scent. What am I currently burning? Back here, I have a Homeworx candle. This one's called Rosé All Day. I just started that one this morning, so I believe it's already sold out at Homeworx.Shop. Homeworx had a ton of new releases this past week, and they had a really great sale. The sale should be going through the weekend, I believe. There's a ton of candles that are $17.50. There's a ton of candles that are $22. You can use my ambassador discount code to get an additional 10% off. As long as your total order is over $40, you can use that additional discount code. Now, they sold out of a lot of candles already, including this one, I believe, which I'm a little bummed about because I was going to order more of this. But I also had a feeling that more candles were going to drop towards the end of this week because they ran out. They sold out of a ton of stuff. But unfortunately, what they're releasing are like more fresh type scents, and I don't know. So I'm gonna go ahead and place my order now. I could have done it earlier in the week, but I decided to wait just to see what else was gonna come out. But yeah, so luckily the candles that I still want are there as of today when I'm filming. I wanted more of this. I don't think that's there anymore, so my bad. Should have, I guess, ordered earlier in the week, but what are you gonna do? And then on my kitchen counter, I am burning, I got my order of the limited edition painted 3 wicks from Kringle. I ordered a few of those scents, and I was really excited about Happy Birthday, and I'm pretty sure Brett told me this, but it totally slipped my mind when I placed my order and when I shared it with you guys. But a lot of those designer 3 wicks that are the limited edition ones that are currently on the website, those are, a lot of them are repackages. And the Happy Birthday, I thought was going to be like a birthday cake scent. I think I just made that up in my head. It's a repackage of the vanilla cone scent. I'm not mad at that because I actually love the vanilla cone, and it's performing great on my kitchen counter. Like, fabulous. The 2 wick tumbler jar didn't give me the best performance in terms of strength and throw, but the 3 wick, amazing. So I'm not mad about it being a repackage. I do wish, and this is something where I think Homeworx kind of got in trouble for this as well. I wish they would very clearly mention on the website that it's a repackage. I don't think that they did that. But also at the time that I placed my order, it was one of those mornings where everything drops on the East Coast timeline, right? Like, a lot of candles drop at like 6 in the morning East Coast time, or you know, like 8 in the morning East Coast time. Well, I live in Oregon, so I am on Pacific Standard Time, so usually there are times where, you know, I will wake up at like 6:30 or 7 in the morning, get Stella ready for school, and by the time I come back, sometimes things have sold out. So anyway, I wanted to get those ordered really quickly and didn't really pay attention to a lot of the descriptions at that time. So I have not had any of the other scents though that I ordered. I didn't order like a lot of variety because I only ordered the scents that really appealed to me, and then I also got a bunch of wax melts. I do have a Scentsy haul, and I think I might go ahead and just combine that Kringle and Scentsy haul and then pop that up on my channel maybe on Monday. I think I can get that filmed this week, and quite frankly, I want to get all that stuff put away, so stay tuned for that on Monday. And oh my gosh, I've already been talking for 10 minutes. So what I'm burning, whenever the Crocs, whenever the lamp. Let's get into some updates from some of these candles from this past week. Okay, So I finally did my review of Monamour, which is a new scent from Kringle. That video is going up tomorrow. This 4-wick format here that you see, this is a lab sample from Kringle. This particular scent, some people are saying that this is really like a light performer for them. It is a lighter type of fragrance to begin with. So if you are familiar with the Baccarat Rouge 540, that particular scent is not, that perfume is not like a smack you in the face powerhouse. It is more of a skin type fragrance. And I feel like that is the experience that I get from the 2-wick tumbler as well. I'm fine with that because I feel like for me it mirrors my experience with the actual perfume, which I have in my collection. But I will say, if you are looking for significantly more oomph, there is currently the 3-wick available. I purchased it. I haven't lit it up yet. I will definitely do that this next week and report back for you guys. But really, I think if you are looking for the most oomph, Kringle needs to put this Monamour fragrance out in this 4-wick format, because this feels like almost the downstairs of my house. So this gives me a much more powerful experience with this fragrance. I like that as well. I mean, I love the Baccarat Rouge 540 fragrance. So if this was like a 10 out of 10, I feel like that would be quite overwhelming, but I would still be here for that. I think this is giving you a truer experience to what the perfume is like. This gives you more of like a much more significant strength and throw. So I don't know. I love this scent, and I hope it sticks around with Kringle for a really long time. I feel like this could potentially become a really good seller for them once people really, especially people outside of the candle community, like if the perfume community gets a load of this, I think they're gonna be really excited about it. So anyway, love Monamour, but the in-depth review is coming up tomorrow. I have been burning the Kringle Reserve macaron, which they called macaroons. It's a macaron. I love this scent. It's quite basic in its composition, but yummy. It's a delicious gourmand. Now a lot of the Reserve candles are currently gone. There is going to be another drop of some Reserve candles, and Mick has also committed to repouring some of these like popular scents that dropped the last time around. Once the Reserve candles drop, you really can't sleep on them. Like, I am not one to like put pressure on people to like go and buy things. Like, I don't like that whole like FOMO when it comes to like shopping, and a lot of people will be like, you gotta go out, like you have to get it today, like you're gonna miss out. I don't ever want people to feel like they're gonna miss out if they don't like go and get something, because you can also go to another store and get like a different scent that's also gourmand that you're probably also going to enjoy, right? But with the Reserve collections, I really do think if you want something, it's probably a good idea to buy it like not long after it's released, because typically the idea with the Reserve collection is like these are limited edition, like limited stock, like this is like a special release kind of thing. And then the intention is to not necessarily release more. So, yeah. And the brand does that to build hype, obviously. Like, you know, that's the way that it works. This is America. Like, this is the land of capitalism and making the monies. So, but that being said, once the Reserve candles do come back, if there is something that you want, if they're not on sale, just use an ambassador discount code. I have one. There's a lot of people that have ambassador discount codes. You'll be able to get at least 15% off, but I would not expect, to necessarily have the Reserve candles go on sale at some point, because they're probably going to be sold out by the point that they would want to even put them on sale. Like I don't feel like they have to put them on sale. So they typically don't. So anyway, if you want any of these scents, like the jelly donut, the macarons, I'm gonna call it what it is, macarons, or the jelly, did I already say jelly donut? The jelly donut, all of the ones that whatever you have your eye on, once they come back, I would say get them. I don't have any word on exactly when that is supposed to be, but they are gonna be back, so just know that. More Kringle here. This is Sea Breeze. I still need to do a review of this. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. I love this scent so much that I already purchased the 3-wick and I got a ton of the wax melts because this is going to be an amazing summertime scent, and I cannot wait to have this almost be, I feel like this could be my summer 2023 like signature house fragrance. This is amazing, and I do not typically like these types of scents. I do think my fragrance tastes are changing the older I get. I'm embracing a lot more than just things that smell like food. This is like that salty ocean air, coconut, beachy, just amazing vibe, and I love it, and I want more of it. What time is it? 12:33. 33, okay. Stella and I have to run a little errand here in a little while. This is, let's talk about some Bath & Body Works. I do have a couple more of these Kringle candles to go through, and then I have some Homeworx as well, but let's switch it up with Bath & Body Works. This is Indigo Paradise. Now, I'm gonna be late to the game on reviewing this because I just started burning this, and this has been out for a while. But I really like this. So this is another sort of great dupe of that Capri Blue Volcano type scent. It's definitely citrus based, it's fresh, it's clean, great summertime scent. But this one has the addition of the black currant. So did that wax just pop out? Oh, it did. Oh. All right. Just gonna stuff that back in here. Okay, so I'm gonna burn this until maybe the halfway point, and then we will go ahead and retire her to the candle crock, because I don't trust the wicks like not floating around when they're not attached. That's a major fire hazard. Please, if your wicks ever get super close to the side of your candle jar, I'm sure we've all seen the horror stories on the internets, but this can cause the glass to crack, break, wax pours out. Also, there's an open flame here, so that's a fire hazard. So be careful. This is why I love a crock, because I can take a candle like this with a scent I know I love, but I can use it another way. So there's that. Waikiki Beach Coconut. Okay, like you guys, I'm loving this scent. I also have an in-depth review coming up of this one tomorrow. This is going to be the first summer where I'm really going to be craving these beachy, like coconutty scents. I just love them. By the way, these two together, the Sea Breeze and the Waikiki Coconut Beach, if you have both of these, you should burn them at the same time, because it's freaking tropical paradise. Who am I? This is not who I am. I am not a tropical person. Next thing you know, I'm going to be like, I'm going to Fiji. I would never go to Fiji. It's way too warm. Hawaii in December was way too warm for me. I am a vampire. I like it cold, damp, and yeah. If it could just be winter all year round, it would be my favorite. All right, here we have Strawberry Pound Cake. I am at the halfway point, and she's still doing good. So I love this scent. It's basic. It's like an slightly artificial, it is an artificial strawberry, but mixed with a really great pound cake scent, and it's yummy. Hi. Sir, did you need to get a drink or something? There you go. Okay, we're back with Kringle. I am definitely ready to do a review of this bad boy now. This is the Coconut and Blueberry Tart. This one is leaving quite a bit of residue for me. Can you guys see this residue here? There is a little bit of discoloration. Let's see. I'm just gonna do a little wipe. Oh, it's not actually bad. That's not really bad at all. It looks really hazy because of the residue that's being left behind. I feel like some of these other, well, no, this one's pretty hazy too. It's just the wax, like the leftover wax residue. But anyway, oh, I love this scent. I also got some wax melts in this one. Coconut Blueberry Tart. Look for a review next week. This is wonderful. It is in my top 2 of the new spring releases for sure. That is, at least from Country Candle. And then my Cosmic Cupcakes. I've already reviewed this one. I reviewed this one before the halfway point. Already ordered a backup of this one. I am someone who gets quite a bit of chocolate out of this, but there is lemon in here as well, and orange. I actually smell that, you know, those chocolate oranges that you get at Trader Joe's during the holidays? Like, this is what this reminds me of, but some people swear it's lemon bars. Like my friend Brett, he thinks it's more like lemon bars than anything else because he is so sweet. I can't. I just love him so much. And he is the nicest boy. I just adore him. Oh my God. You know, I don't understand how people are not like animal people. If you're someone who doesn't like animals, like, how do you do it? I just don't understand. I do want, like, some people have trauma around animals. Like, I have trauma around snakes and spiders. So I don't do those two things, but I don't know, dogs, I just can't. I just love them so much. He's the nicest boy. All right. Dalgona. This is another one of those Kringle Reserve candles that I love it. It doesn't smell quite like an actual Dalgona coffee, but it's a really great scent. I still need to review this one too, so I'm not even quite at the halfway point. You guys, there's so many freaking candles, and I just keep buying more, and I'm so behind on all these reviews, and I'm trying my hardest to like burn as many as possible. It's really hard to get to the halfway point when you have so many candles going at once and you burn them for only like 3-4 hours at a time. Like, it just, I don't know. Anyway, all right, you guys, I do not like this scent. I'm gonna go ahead and review this one well before the halfway point. I'm sure the burn is gonna be fine, but it's so strong and it is not a scent that I care for at all. And I know this is gonna be shocking because it's a cookies and cream scent, but I do not like cookies and cream type fragrances. I never have. I've said before, I could eat like an entire sleeve of Oreo cookies just on a Tuesday night, but I don't actually like the smell of them. Love the taste, hate the smell, and this is pure Oreo cookies to my nose. So much chocolate and a really like deep, rich, dark chocolate. Like, it's like you're looking at the Oreo cookie part. Like, that's the chocolate. And then that cream, like that vanilla cream concoction in the middle. It's like, that is all this is to me. I don't even get like just a cake. Like, I just get like sticking your nose into a thing of Oreos, and that is just not for me. I'm gonna pass this candle along to my sister-in-law Tanner. I think she loves gourmand scents too. I bet she's gonna be like all over this one, but I'll burn it a couple more times to review it for you guys. But I can tell you just off of like, this was my first burn here. Like, I blew it out probably 2 hours after lighting it because it just was so much. It was just so much. It's too much for me. Very sensitive. Hold on, I have to grab these empty candles. All right, I have my first empty. I wanted to give you guys an update on this. I uploaded a review of it. What was that, Thursday? Wednesday? Who knows? One of these days this week. So it's up. But you can see, like, there's so much residue that's left behind, but burned all the way down. Wax is still the exact same color. Such a better performance than the paraffin formulation ever was. And I know there's a lot of people who are really upset about the paraffin going away, but this to me was such a cleaner burn that it just makes, like, it solidifies my excitement about the decision to like get rid of the paraffin. This was far better in terms of strength and throw than any of the paraffin candles ever were for me. And I love the scent, you guys. This sweet peach, like, this would be a fantastic summertime scent. And Drew actually mentioned this, Drew Yauch. He mixes the sweet peach with vanilla cone from Kringle. I need to try that. I need to order another one of these though. When I placed my order, I didn't think to pop another one of these into my cart. I should have, because it's a great scent. But yeah, vanilla cone and sweet peach would be an amazing like vanilla like cobbler and ice cream type scent. Wouldn't that be amazing? I'm gonna try that. That sounds amazing. So anyway, big fan. First finished one. A little bit of wax left in the bottom for sure, but she burned like a champ. Let's see. Was there much in the way of soot? Not really. No. I mean, there's wax on my hand from the residue, but that's it. Ah, these are burning so well. I love them. All right. Finished a couple of Homeworx candles, and these burned fine. Strength and throw on both of these was lighter than I was hoping for. I have not done in-depth review of these two, so let me know if you still want me to do that. But I just want to update you guys if you're participating in the sale. This one is not available. This sold out a long time ago, and it just... This was one that I ordered in November, and then it was lost, and then it randomly showed up on my doorstep at the beginning of March. Just came months later. But yeah, you guys, there's no wax left in the bottom. Like, this one burned clean down. Strength and throw though, not the best. Definitely around last year's quality in terms of like maybe like a 5 in terms of strength and throw. I was hoping for more. And I was also hoping for a little bit more of the muffin note. This was mostly just blueberry to my nose. Not bad. I like the scent. I actually love the scent, but I wish it had more of that muffin note, and then the strength and throw was not great. So even if that one was still on the website, I'd say if you like a lighter scent, go for it. But for me, it was a little bit of a dud in that respect. And this one, I feel like I have reviewed this scent before, sea salt and papaya. This is fresh papaya, pink pineapple, luscious guava, and dragon fruit. Like all of the things that I love, like I love tropical fruits, especially dragon fruit. Oh, so good. But it burned fine. It was a little bit messy towards the end in terms of like some residue in the wax, but the strength and throw of this one was crazy light, like maybe a 3. Maybe a 3. And I feel like especially with the pineapple and the guava and the papaya, and it should have been more of a powerhouse, because I feel like those are pretty strong tropical fruity notes and barely detectable. When I was like in the same room around the vicinity, yes, I could absolutely smell it, but didn't travel very far. Just not much from this one. So if you have that one in your cart and you are looking for a very strong performance, I'm not sure that I would say go for that one. I would pick something else, I think. If you like the lighter scents, go for it. But if you're looking for the oomph, I don't think you're gonna be happy. All right, we gotta go through these really quickly, so I'm just gonna grab Sugar Blossom from Scentsy. These are wax melts from this past week. You know what? This is so floral and perfumey. It is not at all what I expected it to be, and so I'm disappointed, but I also kind of like the scent. I like it as a perfumey scent. Like, I feel like this is the type of fragrance that I would have worn as a middle schooler. It's very sweet, like it's a sweet, intense floral. Think in terms of like Sweet Pea from Bath and Body Works back in the day. Like, it's that kind of vibe. So, I don't know that I'm going to repurchase a whole lot more. Pink coconut. Oh, I love pink coconut. This is sweet. Kind of reminds me a little bit of like pink haze and sugar mixed together with a tiny, this reads tiny touch of like laundry soap to me. I don't know why. No one else thinks that, but smell a little bit of laundry in here. But I like it. Pink coconut. Mediterranean Spa. This was a bring back my bar, so from January. Mango shortcake. She's in my club. She is mango and she is shortcake. And I love it. I wish the mango was a little bit stronger in here. I'm actually thinking about mixing like mango matcha and 1 cube of this. I think that's going to give me more of the mango, and oh, so good. Tropic Nectar. Okay, I love Tropic Nectar. This is like, it's kind of like borderline Hawaiian punchy, but very tropical, sweet, fruity, like an intense sweetness to this one for sure. Make sure you like sweet scents if you're gonna pick up that bad boy. And watermelon tangerine. This, to me, to my nose, is exactly just watermelon and tangerine. It's wonderful, and I love it. Love the watermelon in here. And it's almost 30 minutes, so I'm gonna cut it off. Alf and I wish you, come on, say happy weekend to everybody. We wish you the happiest weekend, and that you hopefully run into some pugs, like while you're out and about, because it'll probably make you really happy if you do. So anyway, thanks for watching. I appreciate you guys so much. I will see you tomorrow for some in-depth candle reviews. Toodaloo!